Somewhere right now, someone is standing in a closet the size of a small apartment, choosing between 3 different watches in a house they own outright, deciding which car to take out today.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it
Hey,
out.
how have you been?
What you thinking?
Welcome back to News Torrent 2.0. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Glad you found us. Today we're diving into something a little different, the psychology behind the billionaire lifestyle.
We go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day.
And somewhere else right now, someone is staring at a bank statement that doesn't add up, wondering how they're going to make it through the month. Both of these people started the exact same way. Nobody is born into certainty. Nobody is born already knowing how the story ends. What separates them isn't the starting line. It's what happened in their heads somewhere along the way. This is the part almost nobody talks about when they talk about billionaires. Everyone wants to show you the result. Almost nobody wants to explain the mechanism. Here's the mechanism. Wealth is not created by money. Wealth is created by a mind that refuses to accept the current version of reality as the final version.
Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast.
Most people look at their circumstances and think this is just how it is. A billionaire mindset looks at the exact same circumstances and thinks this is just how it is for now. That word "for now" is doing more work than any amount of luck, connections, or inheritance ever could. It's the difference between a life sentence and a starting point.
Don't get it twice, the time of your life.
Psychologists have a name for this. They call it an internal locus of control, the belief that your decisions, not your circumstances, determine your outcome.
Twice, the time of your life.
People with a strong internal locus of control don't wait for permission, don't wait for the perfect moment, and don't wait for someone else to validate the plan before they start executing it. They act first. They adjust later. That's not confidence. That's a trained response, built through repetition, the same way a muscle gets built through resistance. And resistance is exactly what most people run from, which is exactly why most people never get the lifestyle they say they want.
So tight, 'cause all that I do was easy to use. So cold.
Think about the mansion for a second. Not the marble floors, not the pool, not the home theater, the actual asset underneath it. That mansion exists because someone, at some point, took on more risk than was comfortable. They signed something that terrified them. They bet on themselves when the math didn't obviously work yet. And instead of that fear stopping them, they used it as information, a signal that they were finally doing something that mattered. That's wealth psychology in its rawest form, using fear as a compass instead of a stop sign. Look at the private jet the same way. It's not really about the jet. It's about what the jet represents, the compounding of time. Every hour that person didn't waste sitting in traffic, standing in a security line, or waiting for a connecting flight, they reinvested into building something else. Multiply that by a decade, and you don't just get more time, you get an entirely different trajectory. The rich don't just have more money than everyone else, they've engineered more usable hours out of the same 24.
I'm still stuck in self-defense. No surprise.
And the supercar in the driveway? That's not vanity, even if it looks like it from the outside. For a lot of self-made people, it's a monument, a physical reminder of a version of themselves that used to drive something falling apart, reinvesting every spare dollar back into the business instead of into comfort. The car isn't the goal. The car is proof that the sacrifice was worth it. This is the part the highlight reels leave out. Behind almost every visible symbol of wealth is an invisible season of restraint. Behind the yacht is a version of that person who said no to almost everything for years, so they could eventually say yes to anything. Most people want the result without the psychology that produced it. They want the mansion without the discipline, the jet without the years of protecting time like it was money, the car without the season of driving something embarrassing while quietly building something extraordinary. But it doesn't work that way, and it never has. The lifestyle is downstream of the mindset, not the other way around. So here's the real question worth asking yourself. Not how do I get what they have, but how do I start thinking the way they think, starting today with exactly what I already have.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer.
Start treating your time like it's the one asset you can never buy back. Start treating failure like tuition instead of a verdict. Start making decisions based on where you're going, not where you currently are, because where you currently are was built by an old version of your thinking, and it will keep producing the same results until that thinking changes. Wealth psychology isn't complicated. It's simple, repeated consistently for longer than most people are willing to commit to anything. Wake up early, protect your focus, reinvest instead of impress. Choose long-term freedom over short-term comfort again and again until it stops being a discipline and starts being who you are.
Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah.
That's how a closet of choices gets built, not overnight, not by luck, by a mind that decided a long time before anyone else noticed that this is just how it is was never going to be the final answer.
Lions gonna come.
Dream like the result already depends on it. Think like your future self is watching every decision you make today, and never let comfort talk you out of the life you're capable of building.
Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand.
If this motivated you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, News Torrent 2.0.